the 105 horsepower Indian V-Twin makes its entrance. The 93-inch Indian will get its power to the pavement through a 6-speed Baker torque box transmission.
Just pull in the inner primary plate, and that'll locate the motor and transmission together in the frame, so everything's true and like it's supposed to be. That's that. This thing actually feels good.
But Greg's tank is still a raw piece of sheet metal.
Yeah, it's over there, about 10 hours away from being done.
The tank ain't gonna bend itself.
All right, let's try that to start with. I like the shape of this backbone so well, and the front down tube. I just want to kind of replicate that in the shape of the tank and not try to add or take away from it. This is it. You start with a flat cardboard panel, get a side profile, and you kind of work off those and turn it into a 3D piece. They give you these hammers free when you order a bottle of gas.
Greg takes a break to check out Cole's headlight brackets.
How far out?
Yeah, keep it in tucked nice and tight. We got the tank, it's 50% done. Cole got the headlight mount all done. What else do we do? That's it?
I think that's about it, yeah.
That's a whole day? We gotta work faster.
He's not the only one.
Definitely, we got to get battery box, gas tank, and fender have to be pretty good. The rear one needs to be getting pretty close, and seat is a big one. We need a solid day for a seat. Everybody good? Anybody have concerns?
No.
Get her done.
Do it.
With the top of the tank finished, it's on to the sides. Like all great artists, Brian Fuller is blessed and cursed with the drive for absolute perfection.
Throw it in the dumpster. Why? I don't like it. Good thing is, my blood pressure barely went up.
Now, after endless hours, he's back to his welding rod mock-up.
It's like big picture, you know what I mean? You make sure that it's really right, that it fits, that it does all its job, before you make everything all, you know, little perfect and, you know, all that kind of stuff.
Christian Dotson bends quarter-inch rod to make the seat structure.
We got to test it on the old bung there. Oh, yeah. That's good.
Push.
Then I got to make another one. Can you believe that? Like that.
The right side has finally met Brian's standards. But now, the left side.
This thing has so many complex shapes, and it's got a gnarly cutout. I'm just afraid if I don't make some kind of really good pattern to the other side, it's going to be torture to try to figure out how to get it, you know, exactly there. So.
Day 4 has turned into night 4.
It looks like we're going to have kind of a late night tonight. I was hoping to get a little farther. Looks like it's going to be a long one.
Work begins early at Westbury Farms.
A lot of you out there might think because my shop's at home, I'm not a motorcycle rider. But the truth is, I ride my motorcycle to work every day. Time to get to work.
Day 5, final day of fabrication.
Put my gas cap bung in place. 3-day tank. Got the back of the tank finished off, which is really cut around this backbone of the frame. Got the sight glass all notched out around that. I love that.
All he needs now are some killer pipes.
I like to see this thing come around like that. And this one's a natural to come right down and follow this frame rail. Bring this one out the back. Bring this around on top of it. And then we'll cut them together. And we have a lot of pipe in case that sucks.
Selena's boy, Thomas the Norwegian, gets the honors.
Just keep them nice and tight and just doing their job and no more. I think we've got enough going on with the overall design of the bike. We don't need the pipes to stand out and try to get more attention for us. Perfect. Both pipes will have one cut continuously through them to make them look like a big mount. But the way we got these things laid up the same angle as the cam cover. This comes down parallel to the frame tube, and that's awesome. We couldn't ask for any better.
The Fuller Hot Rod crew has had many long days.
We're gonna get the gas tank finished up today, and then get the oil tank mounted. We got to get the front fender mounted, and get the tail light in the rear, and get the seat. Seat's pretty close, actually. Get the seat finished up. It's gonna be a long day. I'm tired.
Time is getting tight. Work speeds up in the shop.
This is the mock-up we built yesterday. It's for the taillight bezel. That'll sit in here. I'm trying to make it look kind of organic, like it's just flowing out of there. Beautiful, man. When I top it down a little bit.
You could probably still lean down a little bit, though. Yeah. Even though there's input from a lot of people, you know, the decision is made by one person.
Brian is still struggling to get his tank right.
You see, this one's a little taller than that one. So I'm going to go back, get this trimmed in nice. So I'll just go off of this, measure it, shift it over here, and then it'll give me a height. And that way they'll be even. So it's not easy.
At Fuller Hot Rods, it's a rush to the finish.
Okay, we're tacking it in. You ready? You ready? Are you ready? All right. There we go. Oh yeah! Wow! Woo! That was good. That'll wake you up.
Each piece of the bike is in its final stage of fabrication.
A lot of fine-tuning at this stage.
The tank looks awesome. I love the cut. Follows that line really nice. Keeps everything moving forward.
After some tweaks on the rear fender, Brian's vision becomes reality.
All right. I think it's a work of art, man. I hate to paint any of it, honestly. I mean, to me, this is like, you know, it's just as pretty right now as it ever will be. And luckily, we're going to leave a lot of it raw, so it's cool. It's a nice handmade piece, but it's still got a lot of the kind of sport bike feel. But it's got a different, you know, kind of old school stance, or, you know, kind of a race stance. So I like it.
Day 6 in Northern California. Greg Westbury meets painter Eric Reyes at Vintage Color Studio.
So we'll go baby blue first. Then I'll go in, low light, highlight with pearls, and so
the frame
forth.
will be just the light blue. With
Frame's
the
just
pearls.
going to be light blue. Then we'll do the fish scaling, highlighting, pinstriping, clearing, gold leafing, and then you will pay me lots of money.
That sounds good. You got 2 hours.
The second color is a much richer blue.
Now that's blue, baby. No wonder why this is going to work. It's a Hot Wheels color. Huh? Red lines, baby. Today's going to be a good day. Look at how still I am.
It's going to be a bad whooping in front of the camera.
Only problem is I stripe with this hand right here.
A subtle pinstripe completes Greg's frame. Brian Fuller crosses state lines to get his paint done. Brian has a history of collaboration with BC Technical College outside of Birmingham, Alabama. Mark Prosser, one of the school's instructors, is Brian's lead painter.
Biggest thing we need to decide is, are we going to do the gold separating the black and the green? Because we can't do gold around the gold.
I think we gotta do the gold without the green inner. Let's just come back with some little, some of those.
For a classic sports bike look, Kawasaki green. It pops even more off a deep black. Brian takes a detour on his way back to Atlanta, the Barber Motorsports Museum. It's home to nearly 2,000 motorcycles of every year and type.
I've probably been here 15 times. It's unbelievable here. I get so many cool little knickknacks and ideas and, inspiration and just kind of reason for doing it. And 1913 Flying Merkle. Great original paint, historic motorcycle, one of the most advanced motorcycles of its day.
Today, the museum gives Brian a big thrill, a chance to ride an original 1917 Harley Davidson.
Woohoo! Man, that's fun.
Across the country, Greg's painted pieces